Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this lesson, we'll talk about different mechanisms that can be used to remove pollutants from domestic wastewater. So these are the mechanisms that are almost similar that were used for the treatment of the wastewater, which was not domestic wastewater. You can see here, if the pollutant are suspended solids, we can use almost the same strategies which were screening, grit removal. Suspended solids हैं उनको हम कोई फिजिकल तरीके से रिमूव करते हैं बाय स्क्रीनिंग. फॉर एग्जांपल वी कैन यूज बार्स और ग्रिड्स, इस पे आके ये फंस जाते हैं और आगे पास नहीं कर पाते. On the other hand, if the pollutant is biodegradable organic matter, different strategies can be utilized. For example, stabilization ponds and variants. Different किस्म के ponds and lagoons can be created in which such wastewater is moved and it stays there for a longer period of time, and during this different processes operate, especially microbial processes, and they decrease the BOD and thus stabilize these wastewater. Land disposal is there. Anaerobic reactors are there in which anaerobic microorganisms are used. Activity sludge and उससे derivatives जो हैं वो सारी strategies यूज हो सकती हैं. Aerobic biofilm reactors यूज हो सकते हैं. इसमें basically biofilm की form में bacteria present होते हैं और वो aerobic होते हैं. So all these can be used. If the pollutants are pathogenic organisms, again different strategies can be used. For example, maturation ponds. These maturation ponds are basically used after all the other levels of wastewater treatment. इसमें क्या करते हैं हम basically इसमें we want to mature the water and we want to remove the leftover impurities and pollutants जिसमें pathogen भी आते हैं. Land disposal is there again. Disinfection with chemical products हमने last lesson में देखा. Different types of chemicals can be used as disinfectants to kill different types of pathogenic microorganisms. Disinfection with ultraviolet radiation, UV light can be exposed to this water, sewage, wastewater, and it can kill microorganisms. And different types of membranes can be used to filter out the microorganisms as well. In case of nitrogen, if the pollutant is nitrogen, high concentration of nitrogen, different strategies can be used. For example, nitrification as well as denitrification, maturation and high rate ponds. All these things will be discussed in detail in the upcoming lessons. Land disposal is again there. Physical and chemical processes. Different types of physical processes can be operated. Different types of chemical compounds can be used to remove nitrogenous compounds. In case of phosphorus, again we have so many different strategies. If we want to remove phosphorus from domestic sewage, we can use different types of microorganisms which can degrade the phosphate compounds, and they can also assimilate the phosphate compounds in order to grow. Maturation and high rate ponds are there. These are again maturation का हमने पहले भी जिक्र किया कि एक तरह का बिल्कुल एंड में ये होता है लेवल, और इसके बाद हम वाटर रिलीज कर देते हैं in the environment. And high rate ponds, these are basically ponds which use algae. इसमें high rate होता है photosynthesis का और इसमें BOD load भी बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. Physical chemical processes can also be used to remove phosphorus. Different chemical compounds can be used to precipitate phosphorus, and so many other strategies are there as well. This was the overview of how different pollutants can be removed from domestic sewage. Almost all these strategies will be discussed in detail in the upcoming lessons.